I'm Kevin Swan with Tap That, the show that explores the best pubs, bars, and holes in the wall of the 5 boroughs and beyond. I know it might not seem like this lonely street has much to offer you, but it's actually home to a diamond in the rough. Literally. The Diamond, one of Greenpoint's best bars. Hey guys, how we doing? This is Tap That, and we are here with Dave, the owner of The Diamond. The name Diamond, what's behind that?
It came to me one day because I'm a huge Van Halen fan.
This is David Lee Roth from Van Halen. Always had it, always will.
I'm in a Van Halen tribute band.
Nice.
This has been a big
Different
part of my life.
from a cover band, a tribute band,
Tribute
obviously.
band, full costumes, Van
Nice.
Halen songs only, David Lee Roth era only.
Nice.
You know, he's Diamond Dave, and I got a buddy who always calls me Diamond, and so, you know.
Right. And so there you were, and here we are. So you've got an amazing selection of beers here, and you're obviously a beer guy. What can you tell us about like the selection process of the beers you choose to have here at the Diamond?
We always try to, basically don't have more than one, sometimes 2 of any one style.
Okay.
And we rotate the drafts constantly.
Awesome.
Bottles are pretty constant. You know, we have a large diversity of beers, all styles. But I personally am a big fan of like really good session beers.
Good day, viewers. Today's Tap That training program will focus on session drinking. A session beer has lower to moderate alcohol levels, 4 to 5% most times, allowing you to focus on the social aspects of the occasion at hand and not from keeping the room from spinning. I know one thing that you guys pride yourself on here at the Diamond is kind of the cleanliness and the efficiency that you guys change your lines and how important that is for good beer. Can you talk a little about that?
It's just really important to keep the lines clean and stuff.
Right.
So we have them cleaned every 2 weeks, which is often.
They take the time with their menu to actually explain to you what you're drinking, so you can make an educated decision and you know, like you're happy with whatever you choose because you've read about it, which is much different than many other places you would go to.
There's a ski lift in the backyard, or like a gondola of sorts. You got to tell us the story behind that. And I want to know how the hell you got it in here.
The gondola that we have, it's an enclosed cabin, 4-person cabin, and I think it was built in 61 or 62.
Okay.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah,
you know?
I know, it's gorgeous.
And we lifted it over the building into the
Really?
yard. Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of less work and more play, shuffleboard, big fan. What's behind having that game in here? Is that a little leisure activity for the bar?
It's funny. It's like you really don't see it in New York.
No, you're right.
It's such an amazing game. I just hadn't seen it in New York, so we were like, okay, we're gonna have to have a shuffleboard table. It's a no-brainer.
Right.
you
It was
know?
shuffleboard, and then we'll figure out a name.
Yeah.
Weights. This amazing game that these 2 fine gentlemen, hopefully you're going to teach me because I can't figure it out. It seems like indoor horseshoes of some sense. What can you tell me about this game?
No, I mean, you're exactly right. It's mostly like horseshoes. We use some rubber discs with a metal core. So basically the same thing, except they hurt less when you get hit by them. You toss them across to a pin on the other side, and you race the opponent to 20 points.
Your partner in crime, or your partner, your wife, and she's been obviously an important part of the Diamond.
And we were in Seattle one time. I remember when we were in this like wine and beer bar, and we were like, man, we could do this. We could do it better. And once we were here and we set up in Greenpoint, we kind of felt like this spot, especially where the bar is just like this nice sort of little off the beaten path. Like it just felt right.
Yeah, it
and
does.
so
Awesome.
and we found this space. And that was it.
Awesome. No, again, like the place is, like I said, it's got a remarkable feel, very chill, very relaxed.
Yeah.
So Diamond Dave, obviously a big influence in the bar, in the design. Was there certain things that you really thought you did well and made Diamond Dave proud?
Diamond Dave ended up being more, it ended up being more about the word diamond than it did about Van Halen. You got the Van Halen on the jukebox, and if you look at the mural, you'll see David Lee Roth as a butterfly.
Gotcha.
It's more just about the kind of the word diamond and kind of that just sort of colorful, like sort of sparkle. The rail has the same powder coating. That's supposed to be like sort of like coping on the top of a ramp.
All right.
We use grip tape on the footrest, like skateboard grip tape on the footrest down there.
Gotcha. Speaking of fun and light, I was in the restaurant and I saw some mixtapes, some artist tapes. Where did that start?
That's Alex once again. I don't know, it was her idea. And unfortunately, those tapes get, you know, they get pulled.
Right.
So don't pull my tapes down there. Because I'm constantly having to put up new tapes. If anyone's got some tapes, bring them to me. We'll sort through them and we'll put some up.
So Dave, I know you've got a beautiful tap system here. What exactly and what beers specifically do you have on tap?
The Reisdorf Kölsch.
Okay, cheers. Awesome.
Like I said,
have 1 or 10 of these.
Yeah, you could have quite a few of these.
Right.
The Kölsch is definitely one of my favorite beers to drink on a nice summer day. It's light and hoppy. It's actually like fairly hoppy, I think.
When you get it in the tray, there's 11 glasses that fit in the tray. Okay. I was always like, why aren't there 12 or 10?
Right, I was going to say, that's kind of like it's not a baker's dozen. You shorted me.
It's kind of weird.
Right.
Cologne, the city, has a big carnival festival.
Okay.
And it starts in November. November 11th, 11/11, at 11:11 in the morning. This beer, this is called the 25 Dodici. The flavors are really like together and bright. In some beers, everything's just kind of like dull.
Right.
This just feels like it has a lot of like.
It is. It's a bit of a party going on. Right
Yeah,
now.
it's like it's a very rich beer, but it's a balanced beer. It's not sweet. It's not bitter. It's like really nicely balanced. It's over 9% alcohol, I think, but it doesn't necessarily drink that way. You have to watch out if you have too much of it.
Right. All right, so we are on to our next beer. What do we have here?
Winter Coat Double Hop. West Coast Strong IPA. Some people call it Double IPA. Some people call it Imperial IPA.
Right.
It's basically like a bulked up version of an IPA.
Okay.
Most American brewers, or a lot of American brewers, are making them now. For me, just for my personal taste, we do serve them sometimes, but to me they're too unbalanced. You know, too hoppy. They're too strong. They're hard for me to get down.
Right. Yeah.
This is like, by all means, a very strong beer, a very hoppy beer, but it's so much more in balance than a lot of what I see.
All right, so that just about wraps it up for Tap That. We are here with the owner of The Diamond, located in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. You definitely need to come and check out this spot. Dave, thanks so much for having us here.
Thanks,
man.
Kevin.
You guys, you need to come check it out too. We're going to actually get back to the bar and the beer, so we'll see you next time on Tap That.
We'll never go far unless you get a couple scars. Remember till the last millennium. Remember till the last millennium. Remember till the last millennium. Remembrance of the last millennium.
That's right. I'm looking for beer.